Hello everyone, Jedi Styles here, and today's video is basically for the card hobbyists contest. 5 things that some of you might not know about me. One of the things you probably do know is I say a lot, which I'm trying to break that habit. But however, in front of you is one of the things that I really enjoy, but we'll get to that in a minute. We'll start with, and I know this is not sports related, so I'm going to try to leave sports out of it, except for one little thing, which you'll understand in a second. Basically, I was in the military. I was in the Army. I was in the Army from 1991 to 1998. I was airborne. That's why I have, some of you might have seen that. I've got this little airborne tattoo. However, I did not get that tattoo until after I was out of the military for some unknown reason. But I wanted to remember, that gives me a good reminder of, what I used to be. And the times in my life that, that I enjoyed and I'm proud of. Then after that, of course, I went to school. I went to school to be a teacher. And yes, have been teaching for the last, almost 19 and a half years now. Mostly elementary school. I have done some middle school, but mostly elementary school. And this is where the sports thing comes in. But during those times, I was at the elementary school and the middle school, I have coached. I've been a baseball coach for most of those years, 2003 to basically now, off and on. I take a couple years off here and then, but mostly just baseball. I did some soccer for 3 or 4 years also. I did 1 year of basketball also, but mostly baseball. Coaching middle school, and I did coach high school for 7 years also. So that is a big part of my life, of course, teaching. Of course, these times that we're going through right now have been different. Of course, for all of you, they've been different. So, yeah, teaching has certainly changed these last few months. Being home and trying to do online stuff, it's crazy. But anyways, that's basically the one thing, my little bit of my life as of right now. So that's one. The second thing that this video has nothing to do with sports is my wife. Every time I talk about sports or something, I bring it up to her. I start talking about it, enthusiastically. She's like, hold on a minute. She points at herself and she goes, art school. And she went to an art school, and so she's learning. She is learning lots of things since she's met me. And she names a whole lot more stuff now than she ever used to, but she did go to art school, so she always reminds me that she went to art school, which is pretty funny. Third thing is what you see in front of you. I love Star Wars. I am a Star Wars, I don't know, I guess you call me a Star Wars freak. If you look around my house, you will run into Star Wars stuff just about in every room of the house. I have a closet upstairs in my room that's, one side of it's filled with boxes of Star Wars stuff that I used to collect. I still do video. I don't really collect the toys and stuff anymore. They're all unopened stuff upstairs, by the way. I don't really collect the toy part of it anymore, but I do collect, which some of you might have seen. Some of my videos are Star Wars related. And what you see in front of you is some of the things that I've gotten that, like this 1 of 1 metal card here. It was pretty cool. It's hand numbered 1 of 1 on the top right there. These are the things I've gotten recently. This Mark Austin signed Boba Fett card. This 1 of 1 printing plate signed by John Boyega, otherwise known as Finn. I got this Bodhi Rex card. It's 3 of 3. Signed in gold ink. It's very cool. Got this, which is very cool. This is a canvas card signed by those 2 guys. You got Anthony Forrest and Garrick Hagan. That was really cool too. And that was number 9 out of 25. And then, of course, a couple other things. Original George Rubsek auto. If you guys watch Star Wars, you recognize that guy. This girl, this one's out of 25. You can see that. That's pretty cool. And then this one I got not too recently. This one's out of 5. This is a triple autograph. That was pretty cool. And of course, sketch cards are awesome. the sketches in Star Wars are just beautiful. There's one of Rey and the Praetorian Guard, but these are, of course, one of ones, but they're just amazing. I love Star Wars. I could talk about Star Wars all day. So that's the third thing. Fourth thing is, well, fourth or fifth, however you want to call it. Fourth thing is, so I've been divorced and remarried to my wife now. And in my previous marriage, I had 2 daughters. They're both 19 and 14 now. And then with my wife of 5 years now, just about. In June will be 5 years. I had another daughter. She's now 11-month-old. So yes, I have a 19-year-old, a 14-year-old, and an 11-month-old. So it's interesting to start over that way, but I can't complain. She's the best baby in the world. And the last thing is, I have a side job that I do. I work at Busch Gardens in Williamsburg, Virginia. I don't do what you think the Busch Gardens type of thing. What I do is, there is something called Hollow Scream there. During Halloween, you get to scare people. Well, I'm one of the scare actors. And I've been doing that off and on since 2010. I did 3 years and took some years off because I was coaching soccer, and then I quit soccer, and now I'm back to scaring people again. So the last 3 or 4 years I've been doing it again. I'm really good at it. Of the 6 years I've actually worked there, I've been scare captain 4 times. So other than that, yeah, I'm a scare performer at Busch Gardens. But also during Christmas time, I actually play the character. They have Christmas themed stuff there, and I play one of the characters. I dress up as Bumble from Rudolph. If you guys don't recognize him, this is him. Let's see if I can zoom out. Sorry, not zoom in. Bumble, you recognize Bumble, don't you? Bumble's Bounce. I play that character, and that Bumble stuffed animal right there is actually my 11-month-old favorite thing. You ask her where Bumble is, and she knows. She goes and looks for him, gives him a hug. She loves him. So anyways, those are some things about me that you might not have known. So this is, like I said, this is for the Card Hobbyists contest. And so I'll shoot this off to him and anybody else that wants to watch it. Thank you very much. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Look out for my next video. And hey, have a good night. Talk to you later.